This Diocese of Houma Thibodeau program is brought to you by Crosby Tugs.
Everybody, welcome back into Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. The Hope Buddy organization at Vanderbilt, it's a group of students who volunteer their time and advocates for persons with disabilities or differences. And it's a real great program that happens at Vanderbilt. And they're having a big fundraiser, and one of the big things happening, it'll be on October 30th. Here to talk more about it, it's Greta Joe Cologne. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it, Greta Joe. And this is a great program, and we were talking about it, to have Vanderbilt students work with kids with disabilities. Yes, and I know that's what you do as well. To also help them get into the general education classrooms and that stuff. But this is a great way to track or treat for that. So tell me about what track or treat is.
So Treats at the Track is our way of giving back. My students don't do service hours like our regular gen ed population, but we hold this event every year, and it's geared to be sensory safe, totally allergy friendly. This year we were lucky enough to be sponsored by the Roto-Rao Foundation, and it's geared for students with special needs and their families. Anyone in the community is invited. It's just a fun night with easy games for them to play. They get fun little prizes, and provides that environment that you don't normally get when you trick or treat. Everything's out in the light, everything can be seen, and it's super safe. We're actually excited this year. The event is totally free. You don't have to pay anything to get in, but we have a vendor coming, Supreme Italian Ice. And their Italian ice is gluten-free, allergy-free, sugar-free, and it tastes amazing. So this is the first year that we'll have a vendor there. They're going to be selling their cups for $5, but then they're going to share some of the proceeds with us, and our students will take that out into the community and use that when we go eat at restaurants, when we go shopping, and those kind of things.
Yeah, and I guess just to reemphasize, this is not just for the students in the program at Vanderbilt. This is open to anybody that wants to come by. Right?
Correct. It's open to everyone in Terrebonne Parish, Lafourche. We've been lucky enough to have lots of community involvement. Vanderbilt Hope partners a lot with E.D. White Cares, so they are advertising in Lafourche as well. Yesterday, we had the opportunity for the first time to participate in the Terrebonne Parish Special Olympics. So Miss K is advertising for us as far as that goes. But there's no age limit. Everyone is welcome. We want to provide families with that environment that allows for family togetherness, where it's fun and it's safe and everybody feels comfortable.
I did not know that was that big a deal, that had everything had to be like gluten-free and light and all those kind of things. So tell me, working with those children, which you do, you're head of the program there at Vanderbilt, why is that so important?
So we value it because our students all seem to have a special diet, but also a lot of children with special needs, it's not only the allergies, but it's a texture thing, maybe a color thing or
Lights,
a smell.
yeah.
So with the prizes, we gear them all to be sensory, the fidgets, the poppets. We have Halloween noodles that they just kind of pull, different things that'll engage them. A lot of these things they can actually take back into the classroom and use to kind of help them focus and maybe keep themselves out of trouble. But we really wanted to focus on the teal pumpkin and the allergy friendly, so it was open to everyone. The first year we did it, we had 4 grocery carts, of candy donated by our student body. And after the event was over, I had 3.5 grocery carts left because the parents didn't want the candy. They don't want the sugar. And Halloween is a couple days later.
Sure.
So they know what they're going to get. So this way, we make sure that parents know that no matter what, whether they have the allergy or they don't, the gluten sensitivity, whether they're on a special diet, everything is safe and welcoming. And like I said, they can take those toys home. They can use them in the classrooms. We just found it was a better overall environment.
Sure. That's awesome. Tell me, so again, you run the Vanderbilt Hope program.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the Hope Buddies and how rewarding that is for the children to work for you guys and volunteer.
So I really couldn't have the success we have, one, without my paras, but 2, without our Hope Buddies. That allows our students, for example, in mass, they're not sitting with us together. They're with their buddies. They're with their friends. and we know they're safe. We know that those buddies, we kind of train them a little bit. This is what's expected. And we obviously wait until our students are ready to go off, but pep rallies, they love being in the middle of their class. They love cheering with their class and, winning the spirit stick. So having these buddies gives our students the opportunity to get that total high school experience, but it also gives the buddies a chance to learn patience
That's what I was about
and
to say, yeah.
tolerance, and just to see that how we handle the differences and be exposed to some differences that they're going to come across in their future, whether it be in a job or, just in the community. We giggle all the time because you check out at Target and you never know, who's going to be next to you. So it allows the buddies to get that experience and that one-on-one with our students where they're learning how to adapt to their behavior, but they're also learning how to help shape our students' behavior in a positive manner, give them that positive social environment. I had 2 students go to homecoming, and one of my boys was surrounded the whole time by senior girls, and they danced and they laughed and they giggled. He lasted an hour, but but they were there to kind of make sure, hey, wait a minute, this is appropriate for him. This is the environment he needs. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Sure. Well, that's what I was about to say. Anybody who's volunteered knows what you get back in return when you do that. So once again, it's Thursday, October 30th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. It'll be on the Vanderbilt track, and it is the Tricks on the Track for persons with disability. Open to anybody that wants to come.
Correct. Thank you very much.
Well, appreciate it, and thank you so much for what you do, Greta Jo. We'll be right back with more Bayou Time right after this.
This Diocese of Houma Thibodeau program has been brought to you by Crosby Tugs.